are you all doing? I'm outside and I have to find a way so my camera can keep going. Well, how are you all doing? It's almost spring. The weather, it's like spring. It's amazing. It's warm, it's nice, and I'm outside and I thought, well, let's make a video outside. We have clear skies, you know, it's really amazing. Oh, there it is. The first card for Divine Masculine, Angel Ones, in the mind space of the Divine Masculine. Angel Ones, you're one of the angels. The angel templates are very strong. You're guided by angels. Let's make some space here, because I have a very, very small table. But I will manage. The less you have, the more you have, right? Angelic ones, angelic support for the Divine Masculine. It's coming from the heart space, but he knows it. He knows, okay, you're an angelic one, and we all know that there are different hierarchies in also in systems and in the angelic realm, and he sees his self as one of the angelic energies. And that's in his mind space. You know, I'm working with the angels, I'm working with the higher vibrations, I'm working from my heart, I'm working with the light, and that's really, really amazing what is going on in my mind space. I'm just focusing on the spiritual realm. I'm focusing on the higher light, on the messages I get, and that's really amazing for me to be in that space, you know. And I don't need anything else than trusting those angel energies as a support system, but also as a wisdom, and being guided by the angels. So he's an angelic one. He is one of those realms, and you see it when he speaks, when he moves, when he is doing his things. It's all guided, you know, it's all guided. So what's in his heart space? Earth angel. Wow, earth angel in his heart space. So he knows he is connected with the angels and that he is an earth angel to transform this world, to oh, just to say, you know, I'm speaking as him and her, but we have both sides within us. So it could be, if you think, you know, this is more for me as a feminine, take it on, because then we're talking about your masculine energy within you. Okay, so the earth angel is saying from his heart space, I know I'm an earth angel. I know that you are an earth angel. I know that that I'm doing the work on this earth for a higher vision, a higher realm, a higher connection, to bring more light, to bring more ease and peace in this earth, on this earth, you know. And hold yourself towards this, because it was really amazing. A couple of days ago, I had a meditation and I saw that there were some clippings be done. And then I mean clippings be done for the wings of the angels. So it could be that there were in the other realms, in the higher realms, some clippings of wings. So that means that they try to clip your wings, or and so above, so below. So I think that people want to try to cut your wings. Um, but then I heard at the same times, when you contract your wings, they never can get you, because you will dive, down to the earth like a bomb, like a bombshell. So it's really amazing how you can transform, shapeshift, find a way out in every situation if you keep, by yourself, if you keep with yourself and in your heart space. So he knows in his heart space that he's an earth angel. So let's see, how does he sees the divine feminine? And we all know that with this energy of the angels, an enormous love is coming to this earth. Love frequencies all around you. It could be that you get in connection with more earth angels, with people that are working with the earth grid, working with the ascension, working with the awakening. And those people and more people like that are coming your way, because it needs to be connected. So those connections are being made. Huh. Oh my gosh. Family of light. He sees the divine feminine as his feminine, as his family of light, connecting with the earth angels, connecting with the angels, connected with all the chakras, connecting with the light. He sees, I never had this before, 3 angel cards in one row. It's really amazing. So he knows that she's a part of his light family, that is connecting with him. Doesn't matter from which realm or they come, because it's just a connection that was already made and already been granted by the angels or by the universe. When the universe says yes, this is a match, this is a go, everything will connect to bring you to a higher frequency, higher level, create your abundance, create your intervention together. You don't know when you will meet each other. Could be that you already met each other. It could be that you're already in connection. Could be that you're in separation. Could be that your twin flame is still in the 5th dimensional realm, and you meet him there, and still needs to come down to this earth to meet you, or is already on this earth and is on the other side of the world. That's also possible. But that there is a soul connection, that is a possibility, for both of you to be able to connect, because you are family already. You come from the same realm, same ideas, making the same progress, going through the same things at the same time. And I also hear, the divine feminine is surrendering herself to what is coming her way, to what's coming her way. Her way is one of walking her path, and walking the path for the higher good of all. Ah, I see all ladybugs on my car. So yeah, yeah. Light language for the divine feminine's mind space. And that's really interesting because the divine open your crown chakra and let the light language in, you know, the language of light, you know, the let your guides and your family, you know, talk to you, guide you, making that frequency go up and down into your system, connecting with your Merkabahs, you know, your two Merkabahs in your body that connect it and that guides the light frequencies to your body, and opening yourself up and opening your heart up for all what's coming, yeah, towards you. So it's really, really beautiful. So if there is anything that is disturbing you, or um, trying to get you out of your frequency, you know, just use the light language. And the light language that you know, can can come towards you on many ways. Most of the time it's through channeling. So if you do if there's any disruption, you know, guide the light in, you know, through your crown chakra, uh, into your system, and feel and make the movements according to towards the light language, because we have so many light languages here on this earthly plane where we can connect with, how we can connect with the light, and that light has a frequency, and you can translate that into a language. um, and it depends from which planetary system you're coming. um, we all know that if you're talking that light language, or you're taking that light language in, or sound frequencies, it can also be sound frequencies that that is expanding your cells and rejuvenating your organs, quiet your mind, and is really, really important for you to do the work, you know, and to get activated by that light in the heart space. Yeah, the heart of ascension. You know, the heart is ascending of the heart. Can say that because there is so much light and light codes coming in at the moment, with solar flares, with light activations like today. You know, we have a lot of light, we have a lot of sun, and we get a lot of activations. And that's really, really, really amazing that that's happening, because it's your heart is ascending, your heart is opening through that light. Everybody is opening up themselves instead of, you know, closing yourself off because of all the things that happens around you, you know. And the more we open our hearts, you know, the more you see how other people react to it. And it's beautiful to see, because there is this energy going out from your heart, and that is all these lines, you know. I call them healing lines, you know, that is already healing, is an healing frequency on all levels. So yeah, and that's what is in the heart space of the divine feminine. You know, I'm just concentrating on the heart, I'm just concentrating on the light, you know, and let the light in and let it shine and connect with my angels and my family and my light family, and let the light language come through. And then you know that you get activated, totally activated, every time again. I have some new cards today from the Michael Oracle deck, and Archangel Michael. So let's see what those cards are bringing out today. And how does the Divine Feminine sees the Divine Masculine? As heaven on earth. He brings the heaven down to earth. So it's the sometimes when you are journeying in your meditations or visualizations, you come in that land of no man's land or nobody. And that nobody's land is a space where you can be, where you can find heaven on earth, where you can rejuvenate yourself, where you can be, where you can listen, walk, talk. And you also have this when you're walking in the forest or you're walking on the land and you become quiet and you're walking your journey and you're doing your grit work. You know that dogs, there's something with dogs lately. Um, where you can be and rejuvenate. So that's really beautiful at the moment. And then you feel that it's almost a little piece of heaven on earth. And that heaven on earth, that is what you can create yourself, you know. You can create that heaven on earth, but that's what the Divine Masculine sees of the Divine Feminine, that she is creating heaven on earth, or the Divine Feminine sees it from the Divine Masculine, that he creates that heaven on earth. He gets that light and puts it down to earth and keep it grounded, you know, while the Divine Feminine sometimes can go all up in the other realms and being in a dream state. You know, that's where she creates her heaven on earth, I hear. So that's really beautiful. And then I hear, why is the Divine Feminine not creating heaven on earth? Oh my gosh. In here on earth, you know, in the 3D. Because Divine Feminine thinks that this is, the earth is more the realm of all the psychiatrist patients of all universes. I think there's so many disturbed people on this plane. Wow. What supports the Divine Masculine? Opening your heart space, opening the heart for the Divine Feminine. The Twin Flame journey, and the Twin Flame journey will open your heart space. Oh my God, my guides are really messy, really funny. Opening the heart space for yourself by the Divine Feminine. When you're walking the Twin Flame journey, Twin Flame journey is a path of love, is a path of light, it's a path of awakening and a path of growth. And you have a Divine Feminine part and the Divine Masculine part. And when those two are coming together, You know, they're so powerful uh, to be able to change this earth, to do the work for Mother Earth. And you know, the portals, the grid work, the universe, everything what is connected with that is really amazing to work with that. So that will support the divine masculine, you know, that journey. And sometimes it's it's not an easy journey. It's not a journey of you know, uh, tra la 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 la, I hear. It goes up and down. You have your ups and downs in the journey. But that's so beautiful, because those ups and downs, you know, even if you have your downfalls, you know, because when you're going high, you are in that light space. And um, you know, and when you drop down, when you fall down, you always be catched. But that's, you know, where the growth is. The growth is never when you're going up. The growth is when you're going down the spiral, you know, and within the spiral and going to the center, and then be able to unravel it and going all the way back again. So and that's where we can grow. That's where um, the heart opens. That's where we can shift and change things for ourselves, but also for the collective. Because when we change the things for ourselves, we also change the collective. We also change um, what is around us. Okay, and what supports the here supports the divine feminine cosmic circles. You know, follow the circle of life, follow that circle. You know, now we're going into the end of the year, and we're getting that beautiful change. Then we're going into the darkness, where we go within, withdraw, you know, lighting all your candles, make it cozy inside, and, you know, hanging out with a good book, you know, or do your spiritual practices. It's amazing time, and work on your work on your inner rooms, because that's the time to work and to do the work. So all these cycles we have here on earth is also the cosmic cycles, is also where we connect with our circle of family, or family of light, and make circles in the higher realm, make circles here on earth, where we can connect with each other and work with each other. That's really, really amazing. Learning a lot about, you know, transforming and shifting um, and going with the new cycles of nature, of the wheel, leaving the karma and the karmic cycles behind. You know, we don't need any karma anymore when we in that higher realm, you know, because then you're out of that trauma frequency. What is the universe saying to both of them? What is the universe saying for both masculine and feminine? Yep, the way of the pearls, diving deep. Dive deep in your emotions, clear out old stuff, clear out old emotions, clear out what no longer serves you. You know, clear out the things within you that still hurts in your heart, that still hurts in your body, that by going with the water flow and diving deep into those emotions and those feelings, and you will be rewarded with the most beautiful pearls. You know, it's not an easy task. It's a task for the brave, you know, and you dive deep and you work and you come up and you swim with the dolphins and you're creating, you know, new life. It's it's the sea goddess that's get you into your deepest emotions. The sea goddess Gemania, Danu, um, creating all these energies and feelings that will stir up. And when those feelings are stirred up, and we don't mean to ignore them, but feel what needs to be felt, and connect with it. And when you connect with that feeling, just sit with it. Let the light come through, and just sit with it and let the light come through, and see what for insights you get. You know, why? Ask some questions when you're in that meditation. Why? Ask some questions when you're going deep within yourself. Why? How can I change it? And the answers will come up. Why was it necessary to go through this? You know, that's a really good question. Why was it necessary to go through these hardships, or those dark times, or those emotional times? Why was it necessary? And the answer will blow your mind, because it's for everyone, it's different. If you want to know, go deep within and ask that question. Why is always an amazing question. Why was it necessary? And when you get your answer, it's really amazing. So, let's see. I have the Michael Oracle deck here. See what this deck has to say. And I probably do it different than the creator of this deck. But it's nevertheless, you know, very, very beautiful deck to work with. So, what is the purpose of the journey? Honey, the purpose of the journey for the Divine Masculine is working hard, of working like the bees. The bees are working hard to create the honey and the abundance that they want in their lives. So that's the reason why the Divine Masculine works that loud, or loud, hard. Where's this? Oh, there are two things coming through. There's a song coming through, and it was loud. Oh, let's get loud. I hear, let's get loud. So let your voice be heard, I hear. And that's what the bees are doing. You know, the bees, you hear the bees, you know, when they are flying around, making their honey, creating their honey for the winter time. I always call it the honey pots, the honey glow. You know, you got the honey glow for the divine masculine. And you're sweet as honey. Oh, that's a nice one. You're sweet as honey. What else is coming through here? Yeah, because you're an angelic one. You're an angelic one. You know, most angels are really sweet, are really genuine, they have that golden glow, they have that light within them that shines on many ways. And they're hard workers, almost on the verge of workaholics, you know, doing the things that they need to do, but they working. That's what I hear. They're working for their queen. They're working for the queen bee to support her and to give her the food that she needs. And it has also to do with um, alchemy and transformation. So it's really interesting that this is coming out for feminine, for the divine feminine, the rainbow, and then I hear after the rainbow is a pot of gold. Oh, and I see that those two are matching, the honey pots and the rainbow, because we have here on the borders, we have those little dots that are connecting with each other. So behind the rainbow is a pot of gold. It's not the pot of gold here, it's the honey pots. It's the golden pots. It's the end of the rainbow. It's a rainbow child walking her rainbow journey. Walking with the light, passing the rainbow bridge. When she flies over that rainbow bridge, there everything is possible. Nothing lacks. Everything is there. So, you know, also after a rainstorm or during a rainstorm and the sun comes through, you know, we create that rainbow. And that rainbow is telling us after darkness, light will come in. And maybe you're in a space that you feel, okay, don't feel comfortable in that space, but wait till the end. Wait till, you know, things can clear up. You know, don't see the things as dark as they get served. You know, as dark as they sketch it in front of you. Sometimes we get situations on our path that looks really, really grim, but you can make a choice in that. You know, you can stay there and take it on and say, yes, it's going to go that way. Or you say, no, I'm in that resistance, I don't believe that, I'm not in that journey, I'm not on that path, but still believe that changes can be made by healing, by energetic healing, because you can call in everything you want, like your angel guides, you know, to say, help me. And when you say, help me, I need this, you know, then you have a different view. So never think that there is no chance. And that's the same, because there's so much love on this earthly plane now, that we can change everything. You know, we can change everything with love. Oh my gosh. Grandmother Fairy. So do a wish. You know, your wish is coming out. Your wish can come out of um, you can wish whatever you want, because the grandmother fairy will grant your wishes. Your wishes are granted, divine masculine. So whatever you want, whatever you need, you know, ask your guides, ask your fairy grandmother, and she will make it happen for you. Hmm. So know that your wish will be granted. And one card for the divine feminine, the mirror under the rainbow. Look in the mirror, and what do you see from yourself? What is it? What is that mirror reflecting towards you? Is it reflecting, you know, the energy that you receive? Is it reflecting um, the mood you are in? Reflecting, going deeper, deeper within, and see not only what lacks in people, but see what is, what the beauty is, what the special talents are, not only from you, but also for the one that is mirroring yourself. Hmm. And in this journey, in this twin flame journey, and it's also on the, it's really beautiful because it's also on the cosmic cycles, you know. It's the cosmic cycles is, it's mirroring within you. Are you going deep? Are you changing? Are you coming together? Are you, you know, are you already in union? And when you're in union, there are so many things that are mirroring each other. It can also be very scary, because when you have almost an identical twin, you know, in an identical twin, um, in experiences and in heart frequencies, that can be also a very beautiful challenge. And then look within. If you look in the mirror and you see and you get the things mirrored back to you, you know, how do you respond to that? Are you respond out of fear, out of anger, out of frustration, out of, or are you responding out of, yeah, I know, because that's how I am. That's how I do the things. That's because if there's something you don't like, you know, it's easy to communicate. Or if you wondering about things, you know, and you don't have an answer yet, ask. Don't walk around with it for ages. No, just ask. But if you mirroring each other, you know, and see also the beauty in yourself that the other person sees. um, I don't think the other person sees Well, let's say it this way. We see the insecurities, we see the things in another person, but we don't always need to vocalize it, because it also tells something about yourself. You know, if you are insecure about the situation, that's the same mirror you're looking in. If you are, oh, I'm so I'm s- you know, that's one thing. I'm so distracted, so easily distracted, because everything I see and around me is almost a sign for me. So that's and I start to decipher what I'm seeing. So yeah, maybe that's what I see in myself, and what another person sees also as a distraction. But for me, it's also um, not. It's not a lack of focus, but it's like, oh wow. Sometimes you're 100% on all the time, 100% on, and you everything what flies in, what comes by, has a meaning. So yeah, hmm. See yourself as the star that you are. I hear. And then I have the swan in the middle. The swan of purity. I call it the swan of Bridget. Bridget's loyalty, connection with the water. And also I hear from the ugly duckling transforming into a swan. That's what you do when you're looking in your mirror, you're diving deep and you're transforming all the things that that are making or creating a block for yourself, you know, and transforming yourself in this beautiful swan that I I get a vision now. I get a vision from who I was and who I became, and then and that's personal for me. Then I say, yes, I did a good job. I did a good job. I did a good job with working with me my emotions. And the other card is the cup of love, and that's in the middle, oh, between the honey pot and the rainbow bridge. So, and that also makes a connection. So, huh, this cup that gets offered, or you offer your cup to someone that is dear to you, that you can walk that rainbow bridge with, you know, that creates that honey pot, that creates that honey, that creates that love, that sweetness, and being loyal. That's what you can ask for your grandmother fairy, you know. She is connecting with that. So ask your guides, ask your um, you know, and your wish will be granted. When you look yourself in the mirror, you know, you see that love, you see that beauty, you know, and you know you're loyal, and you know that you know, became this beautiful swan. And it wasn't easy, but it was so damn worth it. it was so damn worth it. And I know it's still, sometimes it's still not easy because we're still, you know, on this world. Um, but you you never get things that you can't handle. You never get the things that you can't handle. So I always say the harder the task is, I know that I'm a good student because they're giving me the challenges that I need, you know, to survive, to not survive, but to overcome, and to test your resilience and test your strength and test everything what's in your life. And the wishes you send out for, and sometimes it's not really directly, but it's growing fast, slow, and then you see the results of your work, what you're doing. You know, you see the transformation, you see the healing, what the healing does, you see what the love does. And without that, um, without believing what everybody else says, and you know that certain things needs to be done and needs to be transferred and transmuted and changed and healed, and then you see the results of it, it's like, oh wow, I did the right thing. I did the right thing. Because you also know, if somebody says to you, for instance, oh, you can't do this, or, you know, I don't believe in this, or, you know, that is already your mindset. And your mindset is like programming yourself that some things are not worth it. Everything what you think and you create, that's worth it, you know. The love, the twin flame journey, the ascension, it's all worth it. It's all worth it. And we also know that there are energies that won't won't sustain that light, that love. They hate it. They hate that kind of energy because they never received it in their life. They never received um, the nurturing of the mother, the health of the mother, you know. So yeah, it's being that earth angel and believe in that love, believe in that cup of love, you know. Don't doubt it, you know, even if you're in separation, or even if you're not in union yet. It is the beginning now is the beginning, now is the beginning, because there isn't always an ending, you know. There's always an ending and a new beginning. And that's what I see here also. So yeah, I miss my homeland. I miss Glastonbury. I miss Avalon. But you know, heaven on earth is always with you. You know, that is always with you. You just have to tune into it and connect with it. And when you're connecting with that energy, you know, you're connecting with that higher realm, connecting with your guides, with your goddesses, with all the deities that is part of that land, you know, then you have already heaven on earth. It's already created. So that's really, really beautiful. Yeah. Let's see, what is the Twin Flame Ascension saying? I love to see the Michael cards here in the deck. And if you are interested in those decks, because it's made by a friend of mine, um, you know, is go to michaeltingle.com, and you can, you know, receive those cards. It's really beautiful. It's a different way of using the cards and reading the cards, but it's a beautiful combination I see now with the Twin Flame Journey. So I probably will use them a little bit more. I use them more for myself than trying to work with it. But you know, you get a little booklet with it. So yeah, I will leave it in the comment box below. So if you're interested in those cards, if you are interested in the Lemurian Starseed Oracle deck, you know, I will leave that too. Compassion, 1111. Higher heart opening for the Divine Masculine. Your higher heart is opening. Your higher heart is more connected to your higher self, and having so much compassion for the things and the situations and the people around you. And there's so much judgment on this world, and it needs so much more compassion. And when we have more compassion for our twin flame, our situation, our being more kind for each other, working from the higher heart, you know, there is much more connection. There is so much more connection and love, and sometimes, yeah, how do you say, yeah, even what we don't like, you know, we want to shove it out of our lives, you know, because we don't like it, right? But that's not the case. We have to see, why are we reacting that way, and can we bring compassion to that situation, or can we bring compassion to that person that is needed. Heal the abandonment wounds, Divine Feminine. It's time to forgive. You know, it's time to forgive. Heal the abandonment wounds. In this journey, you know, sometimes we see how someone reacts is sometimes out of a space that they don't know what they fear, and make a reaction on that. But if we bring in compassion towards that situation, we can see it's out of fear. We can see it's the hurt of abandonment, or because they are abandoned, they want to push you even further away, you know, and those wounds needs to be healed, you know, and it's time to forgive yourself. Forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is for yourself, that you forgive yourself of being ignorant what is playing out in yourself, but also in the other person's surroundings. So, and you're never a victim. never a victim. We're out of the victimhood. You know, we're not a victim because everything that happens to you um, has a purpose. Maybe you need to grow. Maybe you need to change. Maybe you need your vision to change. You know, it's like um, yeah, deep healing needs to happen between the twin flames. Compassion for that. Open that higher heart to see what is happening, and then align with abundance. Unification is here. Union is here. With when you're aligning with the abundance frequency, with the golden print, with the golden age, with the new earth, when we're going through that frequency, you know, unification is possible. So when you align yourself with the frequency of abundance, with the frequency of love, you know, union is possible. It's not possible to come into union when there is still fear, when there is still um, uh, wounds of fear of being abandoned, um, or lack. I hear or lack, because it's all lack. It's in that state you're not able to unify. There, you know, because the wounds are still playing out. It's so beautiful to see that. Yeah. Well, it's such a beautiful journey. The twin flame journey. It's such a beautiful journey. I wouldn't miss it for the world. The chosen one. And I heard somebody say, you know, it's not one, it's all. So the the chosen ones get a fast track to ascension. So don't take me wrong, but I have more a feeling that's all. We all are in that fast track of ascension. The chosen ones are the ones that here to create the new worlds. But even it's really weird what I'm going to say, and that's that's what they probably don't like to hear. Even the darkness is in ascension. They have to, you know, everything what's happening now in America, you know, it's that's the play is already played. You know, the play is already played. It's already played out. Um, First, there wouldn't be any elections. Now there's an election anymore again, because they already played it out. What and who would be president? If you look at The Simpsons, it was already there for years and years ago. So don't even think that we can change. Um, but it's going to change, and that's why that's I'm contradicting here myself. I don't know how to say it, but I'm saying not even we as a whole collective, we are going to fast track in ascension, but also the dark. because the dark can't stay in the dark, because it's all coming to light, and they getting a fast track in their ascension, and they getting their lessons, and uh, their how do you call that, their ooh, I can't find a name for it. Well, I just leave it be and it will come later. So it's all coming from the heart. It's all, the ascension is all coming from the higher realms, coming from the light language, coming from the awareness. It's coming from the shifts and the change that go quicker and quicker, and that there are more control systems being put on to us. You know, don't think we can change it, because we can. We can shift and change it, because I am such a believer that we can change everything that we want in our lives, and that we can change the things for other people in our lives by healing, by love, compassion, and creating safety. Then I'm think everything can change. So when we walk that light, when we walk those planetaries, when we walk going back home, you know, and getting the information from our light families, you know, we we can change that. So is the twin flame journey on a fast track of ascension. You know, more things that we thought, oh no, I don't believe that, is now, yes, I totally believe that, because we are not in that space yet. We're not in that space anymore. So everything can change. Trust. Trust. Ask, listen, and allow. And that's what we already had. I'm just removing some conversations here. Ask, listen, and allow. That's ask a question, what you want to know, listen to what another person has to say, and allow it to be how it is. You know, just let it be, just let it flow. You know, trust that energy. So, and then we have the soul merger, ebb and flow. Go with it, ebb and flow. Your souls are already merged. That soul connection is already there, you know, and it's already touched all chakras, and it's aligned, and it has already the guarantee of the universe that brought you to brought you together. You know, they brought you back together, as from timelines, other dimensions, and I also see other and old lives that that brought you back together in union. And go with it, ebb and flow, because those souls are already merged. Those souls are almost the same ideas, same things, uh, same tastes, really. You know, I, if you let me say it like this. I'm going to sit for this, because they say your twin is vaccinated and you are not, That's not your twin flame. Sorry to say it, but if if somebody else is vaccinated and you are vaccinated, the masculine and the feminine are vaccinated, that's karmic. Because the twin flames, and on the twin flame journey, they know that they are not taking the vaccinations that been sent out, because they had already the information from source that it was a lot of crap. And now 4 or 5 years down the road, and the last 4 years, we already seen so many people are dying of heart attacks, of brain tumors, of cancer. It's doubled. People that fall down on the street, you know. We all know it, that it was just an energy that came to this planet to take us out. And you know, um, look, it's all in the movies also, you know. That's the first thing they show the people in plain sight what they're going to do. Look at Dungeons and Dragons, you know. They see how they pollute the sky with all that poison. So we all know that, but we can transmute it. We can change that energy. And that's what I want to say about twin flames. They have the same vision on things, you know. They, the masculine has the masculine vision, the feminine has the feminine vision. That will always be that way, you know. The feminines will never think like a masculine, and the masculine will never think like feminine, but because they're that's the difference, right? But that doesn't mean they don't think about other things the same way. So it's and actually you look in your mirror and you see the same emotions, same things, but treat it with compassion, you know. Treat it with love, and go with the ebb and flow. And we are in a fast track of ascension. That's why you have the feeling to be in a vortex all the time. The time goes so quickly that, you know, and we're spinning and spinning and spinning, that you say, oh my gosh, you know. And it's the same with your counterparts. Your counterpart experienced the same thing, you know. It's going too quick. Oh my gosh, time flies, you know. um, time flies. I don't know who created time, um, and I think it is Saturnus, but you know, I think it's a load of crap. The whole time thing, you know. I don't believe in time. I just believe in flow. It's easy to make an appointment. That's why time exists. Now we have the time going the clock an hour, you know. Was it an hour forwards? Jesus, man, who's messing with that time? You know, they created. Everything is created. So let the things go in ebb and flow, you know. Don't force it. And that's the whole twin flame journey. Don't force it. Be able to let it go. You know, don't get scared if there's no communication. So what if there's no communication? There's no communication. Do you want that communication? If you want that communication, you reach out. And you know, if there is something, if there's something happening with your journey, let it go. You know, if you need to reach out for casual things, reach out for casual things. But then, you know, retreat your energy. You don't need to hang on to for what? No. It's really weird, because you know already that there is compassion, that there is love, that there is that emotion. What else do you need? It's already there. It's already within you. Your inner masculine and inner feminine are okay with it, you know? And then on the other side, it's probably the same. So learn, and that's what you learn in the twin flame journey, to detach of emotions, you know? Emotion, love is an emotion, anger is an emotion. So detach from it. um, and it's the more you the more you detach from it, the more you get triggered, right? They try to trigger you on all sides to see if you don't have a reaction. And if you don't have a reaction, sometimes that can be disappointed for someone else, you know, because there is no food to be triggered on. 11 11 11 11. Wow, no, it's 1 11 11. So 1 hour 11 and 11 seconds. Wow, that's really beautiful. So, well, I think that's a really beautiful thing to close off with. And I hope you're all doing well. I wish you all the blessings. We're going towards sewing. Next week we have sewing. Um, yeah, it I think is in dark moon this time, right? So yeah, well, let's see how it all flows, how it all goes. Take it easy. You know, I'm taking it easy at the moment. I'm going with the flow. I don't believe anything what people say to me, and I'm following my own guidance. Um, yeah, and if it's possible, I'm creating my heaven on earth. So also for you, create your own heaven on earth. All the love, all the blessings. I see you next time. Bye bye.